Welcome back guys, we're back in with another WordPress tutorial. This time we're going to be going over how to structure your blog in 5 easy steps. So to do this, of course, head over to your dashboard and then go to add new post. What we're going to be doing for this video is that we're going to be writing up sort of the video content as we go, so I can give some good examples. So let's get right into it, and the first thing is going to be the title. You need to choose an engaging title, because this of course is going to be the first thing that somebody's going to see and the initial thing that you want them to actually click on. You might have some really great content, but it might just get missed because somebody's got a better title or it's better worded, so somebody's clicked on that instead to get their answer. So I'm going to name this How to Structure Your Blog in 5 Easy Steps. Anybody reading this will know very quickly exactly what this is about. If that's what they're looking for, they're quite likely to click it for the answer. And if you have got any keywords or phrases, of course make sure to add them into the title and the introduction underneath, which leads me on to my next one, which is number 2, which is introductions. Introductions are, again, a very large, important part of your blog. What you need to do is to add a big statement here, something that tells them exactly, again, what's going to happen, such in the title. So after they click the title, the first thing, what they're going to read after, is going to be the introduction. So you need to tell them exactly what they're going to be searching for. And again, like I said, a big statement, something to attract them in. So underneath, I'm going to write 5 easy steps you need to know to make a successful post and maximize traffic to your site with our How to Structure a Blog Post tutorial. So straight away, if you're reading it, you can tell that it's only going to be 5 steps and it's not going to be too long, that it's going to be creating a successful post and it's going to maximize traffic, which is what we're probably going to be looking for if we click this title. So moving on to number 3, and that is going to be subheadings. You need subheadings running throughout your article here, because if it's just one long post, it just makes it harder to read. You need it divided up. It also catches the viewer's attention. A lot of the time they might actually skim read through the article to make sure that the answer is actually there and they're not going to be wasting any time. So having your subheadings there is just going to be much easier. You can work down very quickly, see exactly what part you might need to read. And as you can see now, this is starting to look a lot more readable, so it's split up into sections. Another thing to add is don't add more than sort of 5 sentences to each paragraph. I'd like to keep it short and to the point. Obviously, it's completely up to you how long you make it. This is just a suggestion that I'm going to make. As it says here, it does also serve as a visual guide to the user. As I was saying, a lot of people, if they are skim reading, it's going to be much more eye-catching if you can just catch the heading to each paragraph here. So if you do want to read more into introductions or subheadings, you know exactly where to look. It also will give you the chance to add more of your keywords or key phrases within the subheadings, and of course the title, which I'm sure you probably know already, which will help it rank a bit more in the searches. Next up, we have the internal and external links. So links are great for many reasons. If you're using internal links, it's going to drive the audience around your site, and it can also help promote some of your other pages or blog posts. And then external links to other sites are also helpful because they might start noticing that you're linking your site more to them and that they're having more backlinks to their site from you. This of course doesn't guarantee that anybody's going to link your site back up or potentially mention it, but it does help with building some rapport, and the more you do it, the more other sites are going to notice you, and especially if you're pointing them out in a positive light. And also it can just help give more information to your viewers. If they're looking for a specific subject, it might just be really helpful that they might know about this other site. So by linking that, you're also making your content more engaging, so they know that if they were to come onto your site again, look up for a question, that they're going to get quite a good answer and they're going to get some extra information from it from other sites as well. And of course, it doesn't actually hurt to send an email sometimes to some other sites. If you have used them in a link, and just say, hi, I really love your work, something to that degree. I've left a link in there for your blog, and you never know, they might also mention you back, might leave a comment or drive some traffic your way. And step number 5, finally, we have the conclusion. This is what you're going to end your blog with, and it's always helpful to end with a conclusion. Viewers like to see that there is some sort of conclusion to the post, especially if they're searching for an answer. Another thing they might do, as I said earlier, they do like to skim read. They might just go to the bottom to make sure they actually do have an answer, and the post is going to be helpful before reading all the other information on it. What I've noticed is that many writers will also end with a question. This will be to engage the audience, maybe to leave a comment. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to paste an example conclusion here. Now that we have covered all 5 steps, all you need is to implement it on your own blog to see the results after a short time of using this method. Are there any other great tips I haven't covered? Leave them in the comment section below. This will serve for 2 purposes. If there are any other great tips that other people might want to read about, they're going to be left in the comment section below, which will entice other people to also read there and people to leave valuable information. So thanks again for watching. For any more information like this, don't forget to check out the SeekaHost tutorial. And of course, if you want to get yourself online, check out the new SeekaHost app. I'll leave the link in the description, and you can get yourself online in a matter of minutes. So we'll see you on the next WordPress tutorial. Bye bye.